Welcome back to Dangote Reviews. Today we are trying out something different. In this case, I'll be holding the microphone like this and I'll be reviewing the car while I'm in frame. So you tell me how this goes. If you like this new setup, like the video and comment down below if we should keep doing this. Now I'll show you several things about this car. So this is the 2024 Suzuki Jimny, but this is the 5-door version. That's why you see it looks longer. So it has this front bumper here which is made out of very tough plastic, and I think this is a good idea because then if you get any scratches, because this is a very capable off-roader, if you get any scratches, this will not damage as much as this metallic part here. So it has fog lights and it has these little things here. I'm going to zoom in and you'll see them. So these little things here are washers for the headlamps. So even if you take it to a dusty place, the headlamps may get clogged up by dust, and these will wash the headlamps, which I think is a very extra and very good touch. Okay, so you look at these grills here, the way they are designed, they remind me of a certain car which I will not mention, Jeep. They remind me of that car. And these LEDs here, these headlamps are LED headlamps, so they're not the halogen lamps that we're used to, but these are bright and they can really focus in the night, so we keep that in mind. So you have your indicators up at the top here. The bonnet is really long, and we have the flat windscreen. No, it looks like it comes down immediately, not these ones that curve gently while raising. This one is a bit close to flat, but it has a small curve horizontally, which I think I like. We have blinkers on the side here, if you can see them, and then down here we have the tires. These tires come straight from the factory with alloy wheels. So Bridgestone is the brand we have been given, and you can see the color of the wheels really complements the green color, the army green color of the car. So if you buy this, you just have to leave it in this color because it will earn you a lot of fear and respect, because they'll think you're in the army even though you're not. In fact, I would want this car for myself, mainly because of that, scare the people. Then we have this Seinta. Comment in the section below and tell me what these are called, but I think they look very interesting. They are tough. They are made out of metal. We have disc brakes here in the front, so this car has been designed to be a capable off-roader, no doubt about that. And the mods that you can do with this car are extreme. You can put bigger tires. You see, you still have a lot of space, a lot of clearance. You can put bigger tires. You can put a very big guard at the front, and it will still look perfect and great. Then we come here on the side. We have our mirrors here. They're huge and they're black, so they're big enough for you to be able to see what is happening here and all the way behind you. It feels cold to the touch because it's real metal. And then we have these fenders for the tires up here. So this is how you can tell that a car is a capable off-roader. These will protect any stones, any objects from scratching the body. So you see they cover the tire to protect the body of the car, which I think is a very good design feature. Now let's get to the back and see how this car looks at the back. Now at the back, I'm going to show you several things. First of all, we have a full-size spare tire, not a small one. So if you're off-roading and one of your tires, like this one here, gets a puncture, this will come in handy. You just have to unlock these bolts here, these nuts, remove the tire and replace it. It's that simple, and you have all the tools you need on the inside, which I think is a perfect touch. And then we have the lights down here. Most cars have them on the side here, but the Suzuki Jimny has them at the bottom here, which I think is okay. We have sonar sensors, these are proximity sensors. So if you're coming near an object at the back of the car, remember you're not looking there. You have the camera to help you out, but these will also alert you. They will beep and make a sound inside the car to let you know that you're close to an obstacle at the back. When we look at it from this angle, you'll see here, Jimny all grip. This means this is a 4-wheel drive car. So 4-wheel, and it's a manual. We're going to see the gears inside. So Sifao Motors has 2 versions. They have a manual version and an automatic version. This particular one is the manual version, but the automatic version is also available. It's just $2,000 higher. Watch up to the end to see the price of this beautiful car. Now let me show you a picture of the other Suzuki I was telling you about, the one that is 3-door. This is 5-door, because you see it has 2 doors on the side here, one for the driver and one for the passenger. So this is the 3-door Suzuki Jimny, and this is how it looks. In my opinion, the 5-door looks much better. It's much bigger. It looks more like a Jeep. Just love it. And the mods you can do on those cars, I'm telling you, you'd be surprised. Okay. Leja, charge your ride. In a world choking on pollution, it is time to take charge. At Leja, we are leading the way in Uganda. We supply and install top-notch EV chargers, fast, reliable and eco-friendly solutions. Make the switch to a cleaner, brighter future today. Contact Leja today. And as we enter, we can see already just next to the steering wheel, we have several controls. You have the electronic handbrake with the P right there. You have the wiper controls, and we have also the dashboard light controls. So this is the wiper control, dashboard light control, electronic parking. This car is key to start. You have to insert the key to be able to start it. So that's also something you should be aware of as you get it. Now let's look at the seats and look at the controls for it. For them, this being an off-roader, you can see most of the things are manual, like the latch for arranging the seat, and then this one for pushing the seat front and backwards. And then we have a good material here. We can see that we have the controls for lowering the windows and raising them up, the automatic windows right here. In the center, we have our handbrake. We have the different controls for the off-roaders, you see them there, and then the gear selector. This is a manual car, so when you buy it, you should be able to drive a manual. Okay, so when you're seated in the driver's seat, this is how the car looks. The steering wheel has several controls. You can see down here, you're able to answer calls and phone calls, control your media, and also you have cruise control there. You can set it, reset it, be able to increase the speed of the cruise control or lower it. It is really interesting. Look at all this. We have a screen here which can help us control the media. Everything that comes standard with the Suzuki are all in here. We have hill descent assist, as you can see, lowering the windows, raising the windows. These are the ones in front, but the ones at the back are down here in the center. So these controls are for the windows at the back, but these ones you're seeing here in front, these ones, like this one here, that's for the driver. The one at the end there is for the passenger. We have electronic stability control here. Man, this car is a nice one. It's a nice one. It has manual dials for adjusting the climate control, and I believe this is a display. This car is premium, very beautiful. A cigarette lighter down here and a USB here. You connect your USB here and it will connect to this screen, and then you can use Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Okay, and then we have our glove compartment down here, another speaker, a door bin for the passenger. I'm looking for cup holders. I don't see any cup holders here, unfortunately. Well, at least we have a grab handle for the passenger here. When you're off-roading, the passenger needs to be safe, so they need multiple handles to grab. There's even another one up there. Yes, that's for the passenger. The driver doesn't have one. The driver doesn't have one up here, but they do have one on the door. So this is all at the front. Like I said, it's a manual, so you can see the controls for the manual driving down here. The accelerator, I believe this is the brake, yes, and this is the brake. The accelerator, the brake, and the clutch. Yep. Okay, so now let's go back and see how a passenger in the Suzuki Jimny would feel. Okay, so at the back here, immediately you'll see that we don't have a door bin, but we do have a grab handle, which is really nice. And then we have a speaker down here, our control for the power window, and then our latch for opening the door. And then we move inside and you'll be able to see that we have the same material for the seats as that in the front. The headroom is really huge. Look at this. Look at all that headroom. And the legroom is also massive. So this is a very comfortable car, a very comfortable seater. And because it's 4-wheel drive, it has this hump here. Like I said, we didn't see the cup holders in front, but here we can see 2 of them. So the people in front can use these as well, but also the people in the back can share them. So this is how the car looks on the inside. Here at the back, I think it's very comfortable. The visibility is good. It feels premium. It feels really premium. I like it a lot. Okay, let's check out the boot. And when you come back here, we have a small window, as you can see right there. Then we have plenty of space. If you have very big bags, it's very easy to pull this latch here. When you pull this latch like this seat will be able to fold like that, and you'll get extra space. You can do the same thing for that seat right there. And then behind here also, we have a cigarette lighter and a 12-volt outlet, which also acts as a 12-volt outlet. And then we have our light here. Very nice, very beautiful. You have your latches for the car seat, for the child seat. Just pull it behind there and tether it here. Okay. Now let me show you down here. This is where the tools are found. We have our jack, our wheel spanner, and this extra component. Tell me how this is called. Comment down below and tell me how we call this. But this is the jack, this is the wheel spanner, and this is... Check the comments for the name of that part. And whenever you buy a car from Sifao Motors, they give you these 2 triangles for safety. The hazard triangles. So let's say the car breaks down on a road, you put one in front, one at the back. Wow, very beautiful. Look at that. The coolant is brand new, it's still blue. 0 mileage. Okay, so I'm sure you're wondering what is the capacity of this engine. Let's get into the technical specifications and also see the price. Okay, so now let's talk about the technical specifications of the 5-door Suzuki Jimny. Okay, so this would be classified as an SUV. The price here at Sifao Motors is 31,000 USD, but this is for the manual version. So when you're getting the automatic one, it's 33,000 USD. It has a 4-cylinder VVTi engine, leather steering wheel, automatic air conditioning, LED projector headlamps, these ones here that we saw earlier. Okay. And there are washers here. These are the washers that wash these lamps here. Then a 9-inch multimedia display screen, able to do Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Parking sensors with the rear view camera, we saw that earlier on. Hand-free control and media controls with the steering wheel. Okay, airbags are in there. Power windows, both in front and at the back. ABS and EDB enabled. Then assisted hill hold enabled. We saw the buttons for that. And then alloy wheels, those right there. When it comes to the dimensions, these are the dimensions, but mostly we want to know the ground clearance. Since this is an off-roader, 210 millimeters. It can seat 4 people comfortably, and its engine is surprisingly a 1.5 liter, yet so powerful. It's a petrol 4-cylinder, of course, like we mentioned, able to produce 102 horsepower at 6,000 RPM, and also 130 Newton meters of torque at 4,000 RPM. It is a 4-wheel drive, and it's a 5-speed manual with a reverse. Its fuel tank capacity is 40 liters. So with that, I hope you enjoyed our review of the Suzuki Jimny, the 2024 version 5-door hatchback, 5-door Suzuki Jimny, the 5-door version. If you liked the video or it brought value to you, like the video, subscribe to our channel, and watch the other videos that are on our channel, including the Jimny that is 3-door, the 3-door version. The video is also already on the channel, so check it out. Thank you. Let's go.